These ends are awful though. Oh my gosh. Whew. So I'm back with another natural hair video. As you guys can tell by the title, I have to do something today that I've been avoiding for a while now. Honestly, ever since I realized that my hair had been damaged from the stuff that I was doing to it last year, I kind of had an inkling I was gonna have to do this, but now I'm just at a point where it's time to trim my ends anyway. I usually try to trim my ends every 3 to 4 months, and it has been a minute, a cute little minute. Today in particular though, I think it's gonna be a little bit more than a trim, which is why I wanted to film the video for you guys and why I was saying I think this is the last step that I need to do before getting back on my healthy hair journey. For those of you guys who are new to my channel and interested to hear or know about this journey that I'm on, I do have multiple videos on my channel explaining what went wrong, what I've been trying to do to fix it, all that stuff. But yeah, the last thing I feel like I need to do is just trim, possibly cut a decent amount off. My hair just is not even. I'm getting tons of like single strand knots, unevenness when I twist my hair, things that I haven't experienced in the past. And it's also to the point, I guess I damaged my hair so bad where a lot of people thought that I cut my hair. Understandably so, because this is a recent picture of me and this is an old picture of my hair, and I have not cut my hair or anything in between those pictures, so something went wrong. I've always tried to preach to you guys, health over length, hair will grow back, especially now that I know the formula to growing my hair fast, you know, so I'm ready to just rip off the band-aid and get it done. I just finished washing my hair, which is why you guys see it's in 2-strand twist and still kind of dripping. I do have my blow dryer, heat protectant spray and whatnot, handy dandy. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry my hair. I haven't put any heat on it since all of this. I usually like to trim my hair blow dried anyway, just so I can get like a more precise cut. Plus, like I said, my hair is super uneven right now. So I just wanted to have it in its stretched state so that I can trim it as even as possible. So when it goes back to its curly form, maybe I can have like a little shape to it, because I've never really had a shape to my hair all that much. So we'll see. I don't really trust anybody to do this process on myself but me, so fingers crossed that this goes well. But I'm kind of gonna probably speed through this blow drying process just because I have multiple videos on my channel on how I safely blow dry my hair. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. My hair is fully blow dried. Now I also changed tops because I wanted you guys to be able to see my hair. Like with a black top, you can't always see how bad it is. This is how bad it is, y'all. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of signs of how I knew that it was time to cut my hair. Prior to showing you this picture I just had Josh take, one, I had a crap ton of hair shedding that came out while I was blow drying my hair. It's literally all over the floor, y'all. Here's a big glob right here, actually. That. When you just have like an abnormal amount of shedding just from like detangling or blow drying your hair. Most of the time when I blow dry my hair and it's time for a trim, I have like a whole bunch of little like BDB hair pieces on the ground, but these came out in like clumps, kind of. Well, not clumps like I'm losing hair, but you know, like my hair is just not in a good place right now. Single strand knots and breakage and tangles and stuff like that. My ends feel awful, y'all, like awful. Another sign, the ASMR for y'all. When it snags like that, Bruh, it doesn't even sound good, does it? It don't even sound healthy. And it clearly hurts, so I'm done showing you guys an example of that. That's another sign. Then, if that isn't enough for you guys, I just had Josh take this picture of me. Actually, matter of fact, I guess I can just insert it on the screen instead of trying to show you on my phone. You can clearly see like the line, I don't know if that's called the line of demarcation, but I always see like when hairstylists are trimming their clients' ends, they always kind of show what a client's hair length is and where like it should start getting trimmed off at. All that kind of like see-through part of my hair, and especially because you can see that the left side is way shorter than my right. It's always been like that. But nevertheless, regardless of that, you can see where my hair needs to be cut, and that's why I also put on a white shirt, because I knew that I was going to be able to see it as if it's a blank canvas behind there. You can see where the hair is thinning out and needs to start getting trimmed. So I knew it needed to happen. I did. I really did. But I'm not too worried. I mean, at the end of the day, me not doing this and prolonging it more, not trying to trim my ends, I just would have ended up growing even longer hair that was going to end up being damaged, and more was going to need to get cut off. So it's just better to do it now. Kind of sucks because I worked hard to get where I want it to be lengthwise prior to all the damage, but it will grow back. Like I told you guys, I know the secret formula to growing my hair fast now, so I'm just ready to get rid of these dead ends. I'm sick of it. It's interrupting my hairstyle. It's interrupting my slay, you know, it's just interrupting everything. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm gonna go ahead and actually split my hair up into 4 sections, just like I do when I wash my hair. This is what I do every time I trim my ends too, and to be honest, I honestly can't even remember the last time I trimmed my ends, which is also a problem. By the way, if any of you guys can relate to one side being longer than the other, like always, this has always been the case regardless of the issue my hair has been having lately. If you can relate, comment below which side of your hair is shorter than the other. My left side is always shorter than my right. I forgot where I learned it a long time ago. Somebody had said it's because I am sleep dominant on my left side, something like that. So I guess my hair doesn't have as much breathing room to grow or some crap like that. Anyway, this should be interesting, you guys. If y'all are like real OG Beauty Game members, y'all know the last time that I did, well, I don't know how heavy I'm gonna cut it, but the last time I did kind of a mini big chop was years ago when I started my YouTube channel. My hair was just in really, really, really bad shape. Worse than this. I just wanted a fresh start. I wanted my curls to be refreshed and clean and healthy. So I ended up needing to cut off a decent amount of hair and just start it new. So this shall be interesting, you guys. These ends are awful though. Oh my gosh. Whew. So for this first section, I usually like to just take my index finger, run it through the bottom, try to create a pretty straight part, I guess. For the most part, it's not gonna be perfect. And I also don't concern myself too much with trying to get a perfect trim or whatever. I just want healthy ends, ultimately. I just want healthy hair, so I go section by section. This right now is more so my kitchen, so it already is shorter, naturally shorter than the rest of my hair. But I'm still gonna show you guys anyway. Because these are 2 different lengths going on here, sometimes I like to split the section. This is also why I wanted to put on a white shirt, so y'all can just see how bad these ends are. And if your ends are similar to this, if you can relate or anything like that, go ahead and just trim them off, sis. It's time to just trim it off. So for me, I feel like it starts to get real rinky-dink and raggedy around right here. Go ahead and cut it off. Cut it. Because the hair starts to act kind of crazy around here. Boo, boo, boo. Yep, that's a start. So that's what I'm gonna do to each section of my hair. I'm gonna just go ahead and get to going because I have a lot of hair on my head. Let me tilt y'all up just a little bit right there. my first run through with trimming off the ends. It's already starting to comb out a lot better. Well, another ASMR real quick. Gosh, dog, get this clip. You can still kind of hear a little bit of snagging and stuff. I definitely can tell it's a little bit more of that kitchen area, but you know, the kitchen isn't really all that important to me. I can definitely tell the length difference already, but health over length, y'all, health over length. The length is cute, but like, had I flat ironed it or whatever, it would have looked really raggedy anyway. So now what I usually like to do after one section is fully trimmed, I go ahead and gather the whole section together. And I try to make it even from this front part. I feel like I can probably trim a little bit more actually. Flip y'all down so y'all can get every little bit of this trim. Just a little bit of rink-a-dink ends. Clean that up a little bit. Yes. See how much like cleaner that looks? And the comb glides through my hair super nice now. Then I also like to pull it out to the side, see what the ends are looking like there. And trim that just a little bit. Oh, y'all can't even see that. Give it a little bit of a layer effect. I think that's a pretty good section cut. Let me see in the mirror though how that looks. Yep, that looks way better. Way better. Still have a little bit of length we're working with. You know, not too shabby. But my ends, my gosh, y'all, feel so much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually twist this away because that section is done for now. Then I'm gonna do the same exact thing to this other side. So bear with me. This is one side done, front and back. My hair feels way lighter. I'm sure you can also tell the flow of it is way better. The raggedy ends aren't weighing it down anymore. It feels really good, actually. I can tell that it's shorter, but I'm okay about it. I just want healthy hair at this point. It's not even about the length anymore. And the comb glides through my hair really nicely too, and I can kind of see a shape kind of coming. I don't know if y'all can, but like, I almost want to actually compare it. Yeah, let's do that. Since this side is done, let's compare it to the side that I have not spruced up yet. You can even tell. Ooh, God, these ends look so bad. Like this side already looks so much more healthy. You can literally see the health and life come back into my hair when you cut off them dead ends compared to this side. Literally looks dead. Like there's not much movement. There's some droopiness. There's some opaqueness because some places are longer than others. Like it's just not cute, y'all. Health over length. I'm already loving this side actually. So time to do the same thing to the other side. Let's get it. All right. Wow. First of all, I don't remember the last time my hair felt this light, y'all. There's this quote that I love. I'll insert it if I find it, but basically like cutting off your dead ends. And it's not just talking about hair, just all aspects of life, and you feel like this just renewed feeling. I feel like that's kind of what I've been doing with my life all around lately. So to cut my dead ends, it just feels like a lot of dead weight that's been lingering is finally off of me. And it feels good, y'all. I don't think I did too shabby either. It might not be perfect in the back. Hopefully it's better than what it was. But yeah, you can even tell by the movement. Ooh, so light. Yes. I actually don't remember the last time my hair was this length. It's been a minute. But it's okay, cause you know, I still got length. And now it's gonna grow even longer and even healthier because your girl is going back into wig season, ladies and gentlemen. I've been struggling for a while now with just natural hair in general, what I wanna do with my hair and stuff. Juggling that along with all the other stuff going on in my life. I'm just like, you know, wigs would really help your girl out. Plus, my edges have the nerve to be thinning a little bit, and it just comes from me manipulating them entirely too much. So I'd rather just have my hands, heat, edge control, all of that out of my hair for a while. So this was a big step that I needed to take in the right direction so that my hair grows healthy while I am in protective styles. Now, next phase is to go ahead and braid her up so I can slap a wig on my head. Oh, I'm gonna miss my hair for a while, but it's time. If you've never watched any of my As hair growth wig prep routines, you can check some of those out because I'm gonna kind of like speed through this process as well since I've done it so many times on my channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, beauty gang. So all my braids are complete. It's not the best braided job I've ever done. It's not, but it doesn't matter. It's going under a wig anyway. Now my final step to this video is adding my wild growth hair oil and Jamaican black castor oil all throughout my hair. I like to use the wild growth hair oil in these gaps between the braids or parts or my scalp, whatever you want to call it. I run it all through each part like so, and I'm pretty generous with it too. Especially because usually I leave my braids in for like a month when I do my wig, sometimes more, as some of you guys know. Then, use my fingertips, kind of glide it all the way down, make sure I get it to the back. Then, don't ever forget the kitchen area. Trickle some of that back there. That also I feel like helps with like preventing heat bumps and stuff. Well, I also don't braid too tight either. Then, final part for the wild growth. I line it along my hairline, like so. And some of y'all might be like, girl, you're doing a lot. But you know what, girl? I've been doing this for at least a year. No, I've been doing this longer than a year, this process, maybe 3 years now. And it has helped my hair's growth immensely. And then with the Jamaican black castor oil, putting it pretty much in the same exact spots in terms of the very front perimeter of my hair. And then for the leftover, I like to bring it down the braids just to make sure those stay moisturized and stuff. You know, you gotta give your hair TLC, honey. So now it's glistening, sheening, moisturized, all that good stuff. This concludes today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found it helpful. If any of you guys are new to my channel, or even if you are OG, I hope you found it helpful. Thank you for bearing with me, you guys, as as I'm on this new healthy hair journey. I hope that me being transparent and showing my journey helps any of you guys at home who are struggling with the same issues or have been struggling for a while with your hair. So yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you are new, because Beauty Gang is clearly lit. And until next time, guys, bye.